It's another beautiful day, and we are in the celebration weekend of July 4th. It's the day in the United States of America that we signed the Declaration of Independence, declaring our freedom. And it caused me to think about and to process in my own heart and mind about the greatest gift that God ever gave every human in the world. When I think about the creation story of Adam and Eve, and I think about subsequent stories throughout the entire scripture, Adam and Eve are in the garden and they're daily, it seemingly, walking with God. I mean, the physical presence of God. What a delight. And thinking about that, it talks about them hearing, after they fail and fall, they hear God coming in the cool of the day, the wind blowing. So it sounds like as God would move through the day, that ruach, that spirit of God, that wind sound would accompany him. And they had the privilege of walking around with him. And I've thought about multiple times that the sin that they committed was not lying, stealing, adultery, anything like that. It was they listened to another Elohim. They listened to another created being and what he had to say instead of what God had to say. And the sin was it right there. They weren't following God's direction. They were following another Elohim's direction, another spiritual being's direction. And that's the gift that God gave, not the disobedience, but the gift was the freedom. That's freedom. The freedom to choose to follow God and love him with all of our heart, soul, and mind, and love others. And the freedom to not do that, to listen to another voice, to listen to another option in life. What a loving God, that he would give us such a fantastic gift of freedom. That he didn't create none of the Elohim, none of the angels, none of them. He gave all of them the ability to choose. And some chose not to follow him. Some chose to rebel against him. And he gave it to every human being also. The freedom to choose. It is the most gracious, kind, and loving gift that God could ever give to us. And we get to choose whether or not we'll believe God, whether or not we'll trust in him, whether or not we'll listen to other voices, whether or not we'll follow his commands to love him and love others. We choose that every day, in every minute of every day. And we do that in our actions. We do it in our ongoing functioning as human beings. And as we're celebrating, here in the States, our freedom, can I tell you there's a greater freedom that God gave to us, to all of humanity. And that's the freedom of choice, the freedom to choose him and follow him. And I invite you today to follow him. There's rewards that come with that choice. There's relationship that come with that choice. There's a true freedom that comes with that choice. There's a life, and as he said, a life more abundantly that comes with that freedom. The other choices lead to destruction. The other choices lead to losing and being destroyed and dying, in a horrible way. What those other voices tell us: choose with the freedom you've been given, the greatest gift that he ever gave us. Choose to love God with everything today and and to love others. I love you. I bless you with health and healing and wisdom and knowledge and power and prosperity and the gifts and the fruits of the Spirit of God to be evident and flowing in your life. Happy 4th of July.